The Honourable Peter Foster.
President, we owe a lot to the volunteers of St John's in WA, and the annual St John Experience recognition ceremony, which was held earlier this month, was a small way of putting the community's appreciation for them on the record. I would like to recognise two of the award recipients, especially close to the hearts of the residents of Tom Price and Onslow. Volunteer ambulance officers attend emergency situations, patient transfers, public events, training, and deal with a range of other situations related to running such a valuable service. They give up their personal time to do so, and it is something in which our whole community benefits from. I was especially proud to learn last week that a Tom Price local, Michael Napier, was awarded the Volunteer of the Year Award in Country Operations in 2022. St John's WA recognised Michael for his generosity of spirit and excellence in the field when serving the Pilbara communities of Tom Price and Paraburdoo. Michael serves as an emergency medical technician and has volunteered for St John's in WA for 19 years. But this barely begins to acknowledge his contribution. He is the epitome of the phrase above and beyond, attending more than 100 jobs each year, whether they be at first aid events. He is the Vice Chair of the Tom Price St John Sub-Centre, attending every training session across multiple locations. Michael was also made an Order of St John back in 2016. Not content with numerous jobs and committee meetings which he attends, he also dedicates numerous days off to building and vehicle maintenance at the sub-centre. In his spare time, and how he has any left is a mystery, he organises social meetups between volunteers at different response locations. Michael has also been hard at work teaching the Tom Price High School Emergency Service cadets in how to recognise and respond to emergency situations, taking them through simulated exercises to develop the next generation of EMTs. In the last 19 years, Michael, or Tiny as we all know him, is well respected and regarded in Tom Price and has helped countless residents, FIFO workers and tourists directly or indirectly saving lives. I know my community is more vibrant, healthier and safer for his work. His award of Volunteer of the Year could not be more thoroughly deserved, and I congratulate him for it. Just down the road from Tom Price, well, in country terms at least, Onslow Sub-Centre was awarded the Sub-Centre of the Year award at the same ceremony. Regional ambulance services are provided through sub-centres at 160 different regional locations. 120 of them are entirely volunteer run, with others staffed by a combination of volunteer, medical officers and career paramedics. In smaller locations like Onslow, they are staffed entirely by volunteers who are provided with ambulances, equipment, buildings, training and administrative support from St John's, supported by the WA Government. The importance of these services and the value of volunteers cannot be overstated. Running an ambulance service is complex and a difficult task regardless of the location. Running one in a small town in the Pilbara comes with a unique set of challenges. Stretching from Yannery to Fortescue, the Onslow Sub-Centre is a small operation that handles a very big job. 26 volunteers dedicate themselves to the community through their work with the Sub-Centre, responding to around about 150 jobs per year. With the next Sub-Centre only 3 hours away, they provide an essential service to us in the northwest. The Sub-Centre was also the recipient of the Onslow Chamber of Commerce and Industry's People Choice Award in 2021, and several of the volunteers were recognised for their outstanding contributions in 2022 through the Shire of Ashburton's Volunteer of the Month Awards. Thanks to a number of government grants, they have been able to obtain equipment used in training with volunteer marine rescue, volunteer fire and emergency services, the police, Onslow Hospital, as well as upgrading their specialist ambulance. Volunteering always sustains and strengthens our local communities. The volunteers who keep our emergency services viable go above and beyond. Many people would literally not be here today if it wasn't for their dedication and hard work. St John's WA reports that its operations are delivered thanks to 4,500 volunteers donating over 3 million hours of their time and effort each year. We could not do it without them. I would like to thank Mr Napier and the volunteers at the Onslow Sub-Centre and those doing the same work in regional sub-centres across regional WA for their great work. Our regional communities are stronger and safer because of your efforts, and you can be rightly proud of the contribution that you all make.